Hello everyone and welcome back to BFME 2 patch 1.09 1v1 on Forza Isen II. Today we got Jones on the top left playing as Isengard, and his opponent in the bottom right is going to be Cr0w playing as Mordor. So let's check who is host. It seems that Jones is on host, so we got an advantage on this side. He's using Palantir to scout his opponent. We got two slaughterhouses for Cr0w. He haven't been choose yet PowerPoint for himself. It seems that he may go for Eye of Sauron. It's pretty good idea if you would like to rush your opponent. We got another slaughterhouse for Cr0w. He realized that there is no way that he could rush his opponent, but still he's going with Orc Pit. Now he's scanning around the base of his opponent. He saw 3 furnaces, and he's aware that maybe his opponent is going for another one. Yeah, he will go back with Eye of Sauron, checking all the spots, and he will find out the other furnace. So we got 4 furnaces, and Cr0w is aware of the situation. How Jones is going to react. Jones got lots of nicknames at the moment. I'm really frustrated all the time. Then I saw that he's online and he got lots of those nicknames. You don't know who is he. Definitely stick with one nickname that you made for yourself and just play on this nickname. Anyway, let's get back to the game. We got Uruk Pit and another Uruk Pit, so double Uruk Pit for Jones, while Cr0w is going with Orc Pit and Haradim Palace. We got another slaughterhouse for him. Let's check command points. Yeah, 400 command points, it means 4 furnaces. And we are waiting for units. We're gonna get Uruk Pikeman as the first unit for Jones. First battalion of Orc warriors moving towards the middle on the defensive stance. The other battalion as well. So Cr0w would like to check the middle side, would like to know what's going to happen. Definitely he will not be able to deal much damage to his opponent. As we can see, pikes just appear. We got enough resources. Jones got enough resources for another battalion of crossbowmen. The first battalion of crossbowmen is on the way as well, and Jones is going to creep the warclare on the right side. So now we got Esterlings and Orcs. Esterling has been made just because Cr0w thought that his opponent is going for a Orc Pit. He was mistaken. We got double Uruk Pits, so those Esterlings are not that needed at the moment. Definitely Orcs are enough, maybe some Nazgul. Definitely Esterlings should be used to creep in this case. Let's see what we're gonna get here. We got Eye of Sauron moving out. First furnace went down. Orcs receive level 3, and crossbowmen got to get away as well. As we can see, the creep has been made. Treasures wait to be taken. Let's see if Cr0w will be able to take down the barrack. Yes, indeed, he will be able to take down the Uruk Pit. Really good catch over here. This is why you create Esterlings, but to be honest, it could be avoided by those crossbows if they were in good positions. Let's check the base for Cr0w at the moment. As we can see, he's creeping on the left side, and he's going for another Orc Pit. A really good micro on his behalf. He's trying to protect this slaughterhouse with those Uruk Pits and Haradim Palace. We can see Uruk Highs on the battlefield, and Uruk Pikemen are trying to creep the troll. They will be successful. As we can see, Cr0w is going to do the same on his side of the map, and he is still constantly trying to deal more and more damage towards his opponent, which is a really wise decision over here. While creeping the middle as well, crossbows just appear. Really good timing out of Jones. He will be able to make a switch and go for Work Riders as well. And now Cr0w got a little bit dangerous situation. He got to be careful of those crossbowmen, trying to avoid them. As we can see, Jones haven't checked the... Oh, he actually creeping this side, so it's okay. We got Eye of Sauron, and I think those Esterlings will be able to creep this warclare. Let's see if it's going to be enough, if they will get it in time. The treasures and experience went to Scarecrow, so he was able to creep it all. This Troller will go towards him as well, but he will lose quite a bit of units. Preoccupied formation, really good, 60% of defense. And what Scarecrow is going to do is bank up resources for Nazgul, definitely to crush those crossbows. Let's check the base of Jones. He got Warg Riders on the way, he got another Uruk pit as well. We got still crossbows on the base, another battalion as well. A little bit odd micro over here. We got 5 to 6 power points in favor of Scarecrow as well. And he got more command points. More slaughterhouses, 600 command points. And his opponent got only 500, so Scarecrow is ahead in this department of command points, but definitely he got to make a switch towards something. He's bank up almost 2000 resources. I hope he will use it in some way. As we can see, both the players taking the respectively in. And how is it going to be? We got first battalion of Warg Riders on the field for Jones. He's going for another one. We got bunch of orcs that may be easily crushed by this composition of units. Definitely by Warg Riders and crossbowmen. 2 battalions of them over here. We get more and more orc warriors on the battlefield. Don't name Speeder for Scarecrow, so he will definitely go for some heroes over here. It's definitely a good move, but you need to do something. I think it's maybe a yes, it's going to be Felbeast, and with the Felbeast he may do really good amount of damage, but I think the Nazgul could be helpful as well to deal enough damage to the crossbowman. Let's see how Scarecrow is going to apply this. We got 150 at the moment for almost for Jones, and he may go for lures over here if he will get command points, of course. We got Thunderland, we got Eye of Sauron, we got Palantir, of course, for Isengard, but it's not enough, and Scarecrow was able to creep, but he is not paying attention, and he will lose the treasures over here in favor of Jones. Really, a little bit miss micro over here by Mordor player, but he'll be okay. He'll force his opponent to get away. In the meantime, he will protect his base Corsairs from an inn. Definitely Eye of Sauron got to be moved as well. We got 6 power points for Scarecrow, while his opponent got 8, but we got to remember that he just used Thunderland. We got level 2 on those Orc pits, but we cannot see the switch in composition of units for Mordor. He got enough resource for to do so. He's going for heroes. This is what we know. We got the Felbeast on the battlefield, and how Isengard will answer. We got lures for him, and we got Wiseman of Daland using defensively to protect your John's base. It means that they will not be able to use pillage on the Mordor structures. And we get some Haradian Lancers from an end and from Mordor player. And now the time will fade away. Defensive Whitesman of Dawnland, not the greatest thing to do, but he was forced to do it. So it was really good played by Scarecrow so far. He got the Felbeast on the battlefield. He is trying to take the northern side for himself. As we can see, some slaughterhouses. We gonna take it in. He's leveling up this Felbeast pretty well. Whitesman of Dawnland over here as well with battalion of crossbow. I don't think so it's enough. They will be definitely destroyed over here, and they are not fired at all. There is a lures as well in this composition of units. He may be left off by a Felbeast over here. There is almost level 3 for Felbeast as well, so I don't think so it's a good idea. Definitely this hero got to be left on, and crossbowmen should be killed over here. As we can see, lots of Wiseman of Dawnland been killed, but there is no reason to concentrate the firepower on them. 10 power points at the moment for Scarecrow. He got an industry, he used it in the slaughterhouse in the back. And it seems that lures may be lifted over here. Let's check it out. Scarecrow is not aware maybe of the situation. And level 3 for his Felbeast is And this lures is going to be left off. I don't think so. 3 battalions of crossbows over here. It's definitely enough to scare him away. And maybe Screech will be used. And down go the Screech, but there is another battalion of Uruk crossbows. There is not in the position. So Nazgul got to get away. And I think it's good opportunity for Scarecrow to make a little bit different composition of units, go for something else, like Nazgul, for example, if you faced so many crossbowmen. It seems that Scarecrow doesn't care. His Eye of Sauron is out of position as well. Nazgul, Witch King got to get away. I mean, the Fell Beast. And it's go out of the map from doing it. Maybe we'll lift off those battalions of Wark Riders. Let's see. It seems like we got 5 power points for him. We got tons and tons of orcs over here. Is it going to be enough? 2 battalions of crossbones. Are they going to be killed over here, or the Fell Beast will be killed? I think the Fell Beast may be killed over here. Doesn't seems like he's trying to get away. Carnage on the lures, level 3 for him as well. And he's still trying to kill some of those Wark Riders. Wall have been created by Isengard's builder. He was forced to do it. Still, the courses from an end dealing pretty good amount of damage. We got Nazgul on the field. And let's check. We got almost. Oh, the Felbeast's been killed over here. And we got almost 15 power points for Jaws. He just used a couple of them for Cr0w. We are playing with Gollum, apparently, with Ring Hero. Almost 9 power points for Scarecrow as well. So they are pretty even in department of power points. Healing structure on Jones' Fortress allow him to heal units. Not kill them, heal units. Nazgul still on level 1, doesn't receive the Dread Visage yet. But he's working on it. Another furnace went down. We got armory for Isengard at the moment. And we got lots of Wark Riders over here. No pikes apparently. They will come over here soon. Oh, really good devastation over here. Being able to catch lots of units and kill them. I will not even mention receiving the resources. We got Cr0w towards Nazgul. Nazgul been pinned off. And there we go, Whitesman of Dawnland. There is Eye of Sauron as well as Tenderland, but is it not enough? I think Cr0w should be used over here. And Nazgul is fighting with orcs. He should definitely use Carnage and fight with Nazgul. But Isengard is paying attention to other corner of the map to take care about orcs, and now Nazgul is going to get away because of this mistake of Jones. But nonetheless, really good catch over here. We got pikes over here, level 2 Dread Visage for Nazgul, level 3. But the Nazgul got to get away, he's low on health and he will be picked up. Jones got really good amount of units. 11 power points for Scarecrow at the moment. We got Harardin Palace on level 2, but definitely some Corsairs maybe for you as well could be useful over here in this situation. So Jones is moving forward. He got his lords on level 4, almost level 5 with leadership. We got still Cr0w for him and 7 power points. Let's check the other his opponent. 11 power points for Scarecrow and not that good unit composition, to be honest. There is a Carnage on lures. We got Felbeast back on the field. But there are lots of crossbones over here. He got to be careful. Definitely try to pick up some of those Wark Riders. It's a really good idea. We got Nazgul on the field back. 12 power points for Scarecrow and 9 for the Isengard player. Screech been used. There is Eye of Sauron, but Cr0w is still on the battlefield. Those crossbows should definitely concentrate the firepower onto the Fell Beast. There are not lots of pikemen left for Isengard in this composition. Warg Riders will crash those Haradi archers over here. Nazgul in danger, he got to get away, he's on the hold ground position, hold ground stance. Crossbows been picked up one by one. Nazgul is going to be killed. Level 5 for the lures over here. It means leadership. How about the unit composition? We saw, or rather not saw, the barrage from Cr0w on the base of his opponent. It doesn't make lots of damage, but still it was enough to force the Isengard player to get away. For the time being, 2 battalion of crossbows over here, dealing a really good amount of damage towards Nazgul, towards Felbeast. I'm sorry. Felbeast got to get away, level 6 for him at the moment. We got switched towards the tavern, towards Corsairs. We got another tavern for, another double tavern for Cr0w. But we got Watcher as well for Jones. And how is it going to be? Jones is moving forward towards those Haradim Lancers, while on the middle lots of units are going to be passed by Mordor. We got tons of Warg Riders over here, and crossbows. We got forge blades for the Warg Riders as well, and heavy armor. Upgrade has been already purchased, and here comes the Watcher to stop the army of orcs, mostly. We got 3 taverns. We're going for forge blades for Cr0w. Palantir been used. Jones is aware of the situation. He knows what he's going to face, as well as Cr0w is aware of the upgrades for the Warg Riders. 4 power points to 1 in favor of Cr0w, I guess. Let's check. 10, 12, not really. Jones got more power points than his opponent. We get some Taurus expansions from the Mordor base. We got Corsairs on the battlefield. They can purchase the Forge Blades if they desire. Felby's got to get away. And now there is a fight where the Crabbies, Eye of Sauron been used, Tendland been used, Crabbies. And there it goes. So no buff for Mordor army. And I think the Felbeast is not killed over here. That's weird. Maybe he will be picked up anyway. I think so. We got Wiseman Dunland, Felbeast. Felbeast is going to be picked up by Crossbow. Level 6 for Lures. 8 power points for Isengard at the moment. And even with Corsairs, it's not enough. Definitely Lures and Pikes should be over here, take care about the Nazgul, while Warg Riders should definitely crush this army. Is it going to be Cripple towards Nazgul? 10 power points for Mordor player at the moment. And there goes Cripple. Nazgul been stopped, and now he will be picked up by crossbows. With lures, of course. Warg Riders getting in, going to destroy lots of structures. 11 power points, 12 power points actually for Jones, 11 almost for Cr0w. And more units for Jones as well. And still we got this goblin on the field. Golem on the field, I mean. That's so weird. So Isengard got resources to go for Corsairs. It's a really good choice over here. He may go as well for Mumakil Pit and go for Mumakil. It's not a good bad idea as well. As we can see, Warg Riders are trying to dispatch and deal as much damage as possible. 7 more units for Isengard on the side of Mordor. We get level 7 for lures as well. As Isengard is losing, as Mordor is losing ground over here. Warg Rider is doing really good amount of damage. And he may even get away out of this situation. Nazgul on the field? No, there are carabines for Isengard. Tavern will went down. There is a Carnage ready for lures. He should definitely use it. We got Saruman as well for Isengard. We get Nazgul back on the field to level 5. Lure's been picked up. But still, Isengard deals a pretty good amount of damage. As well, he got Saruman on the battlefield. $24 power points for Jones at the moment, 17 only for Cr0w. So it's definitely changed. Both the players got 1000 command points to field. So it's all up to them what they're gonna do and how they're gonna do it. We got Saruman on the field with his Wizard Blast. This entire army will be crushed. As well as Nazgul got to be careful. And Warg Riders into the Orcs. Definitely it's not a composition of units that you want to get in this point of the game. As we can see, Warg Riders doing really good damage, killing everything. Even Tandaland went down, so no more 50% of defense for Mordor army on the middle. We got Felbeast back on the field, level 7. But this isn't going to be enough. Saruman almost on level 2 with his fireball. He'll be able to pick up Felbeast pretty well. And let's see what's going to happen. We got crossbows on the Felbeast. And as Saruman is going to use his fireball, he should definitely do it. And here it goes. And as we can see, with the help of crossbows, the Felbeast went down pretty easy. 5 power points already for Isengard player after this. He got, of course, his Dragon Strike, 6 power points. 20 power points for Cr0w. Although it's Isengard who's getting back the map control, to be honest. He's going to destroy a couple of slaughterhouses. The furnaces might be picked up, but it's not a big of the deal. Level 4 for Saruman. That's rather big of the deal. 21 power points for Mordor. We got Devastation as well as Whitesman of Dawnland Summon. 8 power points at the moment for Isengard player. We got Cripple towards Nazgul, and he cannot move at the moment. As you can see, Warg Riders are moving in with a couple of units. Builder will be picked up. Carnage on the lures. You definitely want to use Carnage if you are near the lures, so it's going to be there longer a bit. We got 10 power points for Isengard and 23 almost power points for Mordor. At this point we got Dragon Strike into the base of Cr0w, and most of his buildings went down. And I may say that this was almost a mistake, but it was almost a mistake. Good at least that those units are not on fire. So the structure, the fortress for Cr0w went down. He got enough resources to rebuild this, but in time when he's gonna do it, it's definitely not enough to be able to survive on this battlefield with such a heroes and units. We get 17 power points for Jones for an Isengard player, and this is it. GG. Decent game from both sides, I got to say. Mordor a little bit too much lost his Felbeasts a little bit too often. Really good macro on behalf of Jones because he was on host. yeah, that's it. I guess there is nothing else to say. You saw everything. Anyway, thank you for watching, hope you enjoy, and see you next time. Bye bye.